My man Duvone Stewart here. We are at Mr. Hueloy house in Brooklyn. And I'm here with Salmon Cupid, myself and Sterling C. Sample. Listen, Duvone, everybody want to know how you managed to do all those Panama tunes in that little space of time. Traveling around the world, my friend.
God is the answer.
Oh, man.
God is the answer. Once you believe in the Most High, that inspiration of being a gift that was being bestowed from you to you, from the Most High God. So, traveling from point A to point B, it sounds strenuous, but I endure all the obstacles that was against me, and all the trials and all the conditions that I had to work in, and everything came out successful just because just remaining humble, remaining positive, and having God in focus. Everything came out to play. So.
And what about all the different people you meet around the journey, man?
It was
from
fantastic.
France to St. Vincent.
It was fantastic. You know, every performance I do is an advertisement for the next one, so a lot of people get the opportunity to get a first-hand look at how Duvone Stewart operate, how he works, how we teach, how we rapport with people who we never met through for the first time.
Beautiful.
And it was a blessing for me to be around all these people in this short space of time, delivering good music. And the most important thing was to put in a smile on all these players' faces.
That's it.
At the end of the day, some came first, some came second, and I learned a lot just by being around all these people. The friend list is going up. I think it could be as high as the Mount Everest mountains right now. But I'm glad that I'm alive. I'm glad I'm a showpiece, a spectacle for the fertility, because, as I say, I learned a lot from the grandmasters and the virtuosos that were around. So now it's my time.
It's your time. It's your time
to
now.
blossom, because a lot of people around my generation too that doing good things, like Kendall Williams, Andrew White, Odie Franklin, Alan Herbert, Sion Gomez, Amrit Samaru.
So doing good.
Our generation is now looking to take stage front row center. In order for this to take place, somebody has to take the baton and run with it. This why I'm a big fella, you know. I'm running with the baton.
You know that you're running a good race, man. But let me ask you about this question on this. They be focusing on the Epan today. Your relationship with Salmon Cupid, my brother here. Come over the picture a little bit, Salmon. And this invention, man, and what you think, what you see it in the next 10 years, and what you seeing Pan doing with this to really forward the Pan.
The relationship between myself and Salmon Cupid stemmed from the early days of rivalry in these steel band schools. That's something nice in the 80s.
Way back.
The 80s, you know, we're back with with Alan Herbert and
Andy
Busby, Denise Lowe,
School Panorama.
These kind of things.
Yes.
I never knew him to be in this bracket, being an inventor and being a philosopher in this diaspora. But we met in Canada.
So when you come to here with this Epan now, what was your
I have to give everything a fair share of appreciating what it could give and what it can give, but the instrument itself is a tool for anybody who could go online, offline, and learn the rudiments of playing pan.
And teach
Teach pan. Two, to produce, record.
Oh man, so much.
There's so much that can happen with this instrument that one has to take time to go through, to accept it really fully, wholly, and fully. You just can't look at it and say, well, I prefer the other one. You know what I'm saying? There's so much the other one could do, and there's so much more this one could do. But we're not taking away anything from the normal acoustic version. So this is just an enhanceable tool, technology-wise.
What you going to tell the older heads and them who really getting struggling to accept this new instrument?
Let's give it a chance to breathe. Let's give it a chance to breathe and accept. Because as I said, this is a gift was given to Trinidad and Tobago, steel pan, and a lot of countries had their gift in the national instruments. And once we keep fighting amongst ourselves and not accepting for what this instrument could give, we will never go anywhere. We need to open up our minds, our hearts in embracing technology and embracing the gift that Salmon Cupid has brought to Trinidad and Tobago. The opportunity for a non-reading musician to learn to read music off of this instrument, because technology grows. It comes with a software. to actually plug this thing to a computer, and the pan comes up, the piano comes up,
everything comes up, right?
The treble clef,
compatible with all the.
And this instrument has been so useful to me. I am the musical director of EP Renegades. From since 2012, I've been arranging Panama songs with EP Renegades. And every single arrangement that I have done has came from this instrument.
Come on now.
Yeah, because I do tenor.
Because sometimes the arrangement is so complicated. Sometimes it's so complicated. What you want to put out, you just can't put it over the pan. You go by the Epan and you make it simple.
You take your time and you go
the off beats and the on beats and the triplets and all that stuff.
All these things.
Make it easier with the Epan.
So the instrument has its advantages for me and its disadvantages. But yet still, it's a tool that we must always take into consideration because we have the technology. A new millennium, a new era in the next 10, 20 years, we may see something else new come out because the piano was there in the 18th, 16th century. The keyboard came out, it was electrical. Nobody made noise about it. Same thing with bass, it came out electrical. We have an instrument, steel pan. This is ours.
And our range, as they say, ours. We focus on Salmon Cupid. Now this is the invention. Salmon, I want to ask you a question, man. Will you see this pan in the next this instrument in the next 10 years, and what you think about Duvone and you meeting him and history just being in terrain around Hueloy with the Epan and everything?
Well, this is my bigger brother, all right, from a different mother. But listen to me carefully. Duvone has always been right at my side since I have introduced him to the Epan. He have used it all the time. I don't have to ask him or not ask him. You know, he does his own thing, whatever he wants to do. And I'm one of the most consistent young men you'll see in the steel pan fraternity right now. And very disciplined. Okay, so I wish him all the best and continued success. And where I see the Epan in the next 10 years or 20 years, my job as the innovator and the inventor is just to keeping technology of steel pan abreast with the rest of the world. Alright? Because there's no reason why a panist, woman or man, boy or girl, cannot do what everybody else is doing in the piano world, the keyboard world, the guitar world. The panist should be on the same playing field. You understand what I mean? So, as you bring Hueloy here,
I want to bring Hueloy in the picture.
He's one of the older folks in the steel pan world that embrace the Epan.
And that's good. That's why I want to ask
him. Wow, you know what I mean? So
that's what I want to ask you a question now. Being a tuner, making pan from scratch or whatever, a class as a tuner or the other.
Hueloy is the tuner. Hueloy.
Okay, for the records. All right.
Hueloy Harmonize.
Okay, Mr. Hueloy from Harmonize. So, what is your take on this Epan, this invention, Salmon Cupid, Duvone, and the whole team that trying to put this instrument to the next level that where you guys bring it to? We're trying to go to the next level now. Where's your take on it?
The fact that your blessings I bought one for my 70th birthday.
That's
the panist who cannot play a keyboard can compose and arrange off of this. Start from scratch, the cymbals.
He did.
To everything. All the lines and all the arrangements. Because most panists can't play a keyboard. And do it. So this was created for them. So we are looking forward.
So you don't have to go and learn to play a keyboard anymore. You can just learn to play the pan, and you can play a keyboard, you can play a trumpet, you can play any instrument.
Just come up with the melody and put your chords.
This instrument is supposed to be compulsory all schools in Trinidad.
All schools in Trinidad.
Because we have a problem in Trinidad that we go to school and our major instrument for learning music is a recorder. That's supposed to stop.
Yes.
We live in Trinidad and Tobago. We live in pan country.
Yes.
Steel pan is supposed to be the instrument of choice for our children to learn to play music on. And since as technology is growing and growing rapidly, the acoustic version and the Epan, the electrical version, supposed to work hand in hand. As a tutorial in letting people know that, we have the acoustic version where you could go and practice and play on, as much as the Epan where you come and sit in the classroom and learn the rudiments, the theory behind the instrument and the music. This tool supposed to be accepted, and we, as we talk about it, we're supposed to fight for it big time.
Fight for it, yes.
Because the new government is in place, and we're going to bring this plan to them because this instrument needs to be on the world stage more.
And what about